Hello there. It has been a while. Yes, I am here with a pretzel roll. It's really good. Yeah. I don't really remember the last time I did anything on this channel, so sorry for not existing. Just haven't been wanting to YouTube in a while, so hopefully everyone is okay with that. Let's see, yes, okay. I want to make 1 million subscriber. Alright. Yes, hello Bad Company Randy, hello Monster Jam 12 underscore YT, Scotty Adams, Monster, yeah. I want the new El Toro Loco. Well, probably gonna have to wait a while. Cab, yes. Cab. Yep. What trucks would you like to see in the future overdriven updates? Kamikaze, that's one of them. Kamikaze and Power Forward. Main two. So today, as you know, is a building stream. So this is what I have so far. I'm hoping by the end of this is gonna look way different instead of just two really long rectangles. So it's gonna look a little bit more filled. There's gonna be two jammers. There's gonna be one right there and one right there, so you can send it onto the middle right here. One side, either the orange or the gray, will have a container backflip. The other side of it will have a ramp that you can just drive over. How do you get into the horsepower points series? Unsure. I don't know. You're asking. You got the wrong guy. I don't know what to tell you. No. Not really looking for anybody right now. Since I'm building stuff for it. This is one of the things that are being built for it. I mean, they can ask. I might not give them an answer, but they can ask. Yes, guys, Mr. Jackson Drives a Lot is the owner of Horsepower Point Series. He was the owner the whole time. Totally. Totally. So if you guys couldn't tell how the track layouts start, just start where the poles are. So for over there, you start right there. There will be containers in front of the start line, so right there with lights. So there won't just be like a little light thing right here. Hello, Lizard Gaming. Hello there. So you start down here. You'll drive around. There'll be a jammer right here or something. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. You'll jump over there, and then probably don't go. This is not a good lap. Probably don't want to do this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's Chicago style. Everyone's favorite style. I pay 1 million Robux to make tracks. So true. Hello, Mirage. Thoughts on series 41 and 42? I have no clue what's in that besides JCB Digatron and Bad Company are in 41, I'm pretty sure. That's all I know. That's really all I know about diecast right now. Top 5 venues in Monster Jam of all time. Go. Sandboyd Stadium, Nissan Stadium, Camping World Stadium, Freedom Hall Arena, or whatever that's called, and Tacoma. Well, no longer Nissan Stadium. They're done with that, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, but I think they went there for a very long time. Scalper is in that set, and Gravedigger 20. Honestly, everyone's going crazy on the Gravedigger 25th anniversary. It's just a sticker on the truck. I don't see the hype behind it. I don't know. The 6-8 join Toucans and Harry's next Overdriven event when it happens. I think that it happens usually when I'm sleeping. So, oh, excuse me. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. But if I catch it, then maybe I'll try, but I'm not that good at the game. Why bother, man? I'm not good at the game. Ignore the fact that I'm a dude who plays Overdrive. I have no idea what I'm saying. I am tired. I walked for like 3 hours around the area where I live. I don't know why. I genuinely, I don't know why. I enjoyed doing it today. Yes. Band does make good ramps. He does make good ramps. Do they react well to trucks? Unsure, but they do look nice. Would you buy Overdriven? I would buy it and then not do anything with it because I don't know how to make anything. So no, I would not buy Overdriven. And also, I don't have the money to buy it because you're going to need a lot of money to buy it from Blue Steel. There's so much work that went into it. I dead set saw someone at Target the other day carrying 6 Megalodon training trucks. What a lose. Yeah, that's a scalper. You caught one. Why is there... I thought oh, wait, no, never mind. Alright, we're gonna delete that, but... Alright, today's objective is to basically just, like, be close to finishing this. That's really what the objective is. Or we can finish it in one stream. If we don't, maybe I'll do another one tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and find out. Alright, hopefully that doesn't happen in the actual event. I feel like Overdriven trucks would do good. Wasn't Toucan supposed to get his own truck? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Notepad ready. I hate... Yeah, scalpers are kind of annoying, but you can't really do anything about it. Only, like, Series 40 truck I am desperately really wanting right now is the BKT. I can kind of live without Velociraptor, but, you know, it'll also be cool. So, really just those two. I have Avenger and El Toro. That's really about it. I'm still debating about that Megalodon. Oh. That is if it's there, but there's a lot of scalpers in the state I'm in. I think. I don't really go to stores all that much. For Bird doesn't have a car. Instead, he has legs. Me and Monster Jam tomorrow. It's not West, so there's the awesome announcer is not there, so it's not gonna be as good. But you know, there's a giant ramp in the middle, so that's good. Hopefully, we get some more excitement airtime. You're a bird. Just fly. I am a kiwi bird. Look at the bird in the bottom right corner. Does it look like he has wings? I don't think so. Horsepower reminds me of Penda, but modernized. That was kind of the thing I was going for. That was kind of the thing I was going for a little bit, but you should make a really pointy ramp because that's comical and cool and wonderful. Will Playing Crazy and Crazy Champ be added? Not that I know of. Development has mega stopped for the past months. So, unsure. Very unsure. Nothing new has come into the testing server besides a truck that Kurt worked on for, I think, the Horsepower Point series. So, not coming to the game. When is next update? Not sure. My guess is going to be... Now, this is not confirmed. Take this with a grain of salt. I think the next update or something like that will drop around end of July or beginning of August, I would say. That's going to be my guess. Not saying anything. This is assuming that eventually he'll come out. He'll come back into Overdriven and start developing like crazy, but right now it doesn't look like it's ever going to happen, so I don't know. That's also another reason why my channel's been so dead. There's nothing to do in Overdriven. The one thing I really wanted to do, I did in 2 seconds, so like I feel like they will do at least one more. Yeah, I think so. Me and another dev were just like, release what we have right now in the game, and they just didn't, so. We're just suggesting just like release the trucks we have besides a couple of trucks that I'm not going to say. But yeah, that's really, they didn't do it, and I'm very sad about that. Do you plan on making a really pointy ramp because that's cool, wonderful, comical? Yes, yes, Peyton. Always good to have hope. Save. This is a game where I just am making the track. No one can join it. Because this is just for developing and then me testing out. That's all this is. This is where I made stop 1, so I removed it. And now we're here. So. Also, this truck is also not coming to Overdriven. It's just a truck I made in like 5 seconds. Took the doors off hooked, welded it on the side, and put some invisible blocks on the doors. Stay low budget. And colorize the truck, and there you go. Wow, what a great truck. I bet summer they will make a ton of progress. We'll see. We will see, because Blue's gonna be busy with like college stuff, I'm pretty sure, so we'll have to wait and find out. Alright, let me go open Roblox Studio. And we'll get underway with developing. Only I can join because I totally own the tour. Absolutely. A smart way to cash grab is to sell tracks that were exclusive, like a Horsepower Point Series pack or some. No, I don't know. I think they were gonna do a Mania scheme thing, and stuff happened, and I don't think they want to do it anymore. But I'm not saying that was like 100% confirmed, but I think that was like an idea that was on the table. I feel like 2 more massive updates before the end of the year. The year ends. It's possible. It is possible. I can see it happening. Put a fountain in front of the bus jump. What is this? What is this? Naples, Florida? I don't think so. I don't think this is Naples. Alright, window capture. We'll do Roblox Studio. Alright, whatever. Alright, that's not right. That's not right either. There we go. There it is. Alright, we need Naples, Florida. That would, honestly, that would be cool. I would really like Naples, Florida, but it may take a little bit of time to make. Let's see. Tracks are the easier part of the game. It's just too many trucks would likely, which like actually takes forever to trans. Yeah. Okay. So the tracks, like making the tracks, aren't really the issue. It's adding every single truck at a time, one at a time, which is the issue. That's why they don't really like adding tracks, because it will take like 20 to 40 minutes just to add one truck at a time, and that it takes forever. It takes a very, very long time to do it. Also, hi, Lashawn. Hello. I didn't even say hi back. Sorry. Blue Thunder Jump, aka the dark blue ramp of lightning on the ramp. Maybe. We'll see. And you can't do all trucks at once unless you have a NASA troop. Exactly. Yep. Exporting like 7, I think, just dies or something. I don't really know. I'm not an overdriven dev. Ignore the fact I have the developer role. I don't do anything but drive truck. So 684 nicknames. Pastry. No chances into turn 1 and what do you mean by this, Brenda? I like to see okay, Bloomsburg would be cool. I will agree with you on that. Okay, let me take this. Alright, I'm gonna do a little pull. So we have a container backflip right here. We just need to figure out which side it goes on. Does it go on this side, or does it go on this side? Also, sorry if it sounds like I have a lisp. I don't know why I do this sometimes, but whenever I speak, it sounds like I'm talking like this all the time. It's really annoying. Sideways. Oh yeah. let's perfect. Who said that? Pep, you're getting a promotion. No, we're not doing that. There we go. All right. Say orange or gray. Put in the YouTube live chat. Why don't I put it one on each side? You see, I would do that if I was feeling extremely lazy, but I'm not really feeling that lazy today. You should make those little berries from like the 2000s Monster Gym that have those 2000 Monster Gym sponsors on them. Ooh, you like those like sign things? They're like, hold on. I'm gonna put like a part down right here. They're like, that go like, that, and there's like a sponsor on them. Not a bad idea. I did that for my War Finals 2 track, but that's really about it. Gray, gray, gray. Okay, everyone's saying gray. Alright, we'll do it on the gray side. Alright, so let me do that. Let me do... Okay. Okay, let me find the origin real quick. Let's do that. And then you... Okay. And there we go. Backflip on this side right here. Let me boost it up like that. Alright. It's in. Publish that. You think I can join? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really looking for people to join right now. Maybe we should put a ramp on. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna put like a little ramp right there. Alright, let me... From all the stuff that people were complaining about in Horsepower last season, there wasn't a lot of ramps. So they're probably not gonna like this track, but the main people who complained about it was literally the Kato's gang and Jello, Miguel Loza. That was really about it, but everyone else is okay with it. But, you know, I think, yeah, the empty space, yeah, I don't like it either, but, you know, creative guys, you guys need to be creative, but, you know, after watching it's just like, yeah, they all kind of did the same stuff, so I need to add some more stuff and all that, so. Alright, I'm gonna test the middle over here, so let me go over here, and just like, oh yeah. Probably gonna make it launch it a little bit more, but like instead of going whoa, it's like gonna be like whoa. So I need to make this a little bit further out. Okay. I know it looks a little silly right now, but hey, bear with me. I am fumbling all my keys right now. Okay, we'll do that. No, the lag. Okay, anchor. How are you looking? 28, perfect. Alright. I mean, empty space is better than barely any. Yeah, bigger air. I know, exactly. That was why there was a lot of empty space at Birdview, because the the bus jumps send you so high and so far, so when you land, if there was something there, you'll land on it and go sideways and stuff. Cough, cough, Arrowhead. It is cramped. Yeah, the one in Mania was a lot better, I will say. How do you get the rigged industry stadiums in there? Because my computer needs to file to be sort of IBM. Literally just go to, there's a rigged industries Discord server you can join, but you need to wait a little bit, and then you'll get a role where you can view all that stuff, so. Hello, Bowen. Can you show the whole track? In a minute. Let me read what Band said. Here for wedging, I could do a 1.5 ramp on the first wedge and like 1 on the second, then corner wedge accordingly. Yeah, something like that. How do you get the tracks into overdriven? Send it to Blue Steel or something. Except don't do that. No, if they like what they see, they'll probably hear you at like DM you or something like that. I don't know. But don't like, hey, can you add this to overdriven? Because they'll just say, heck no. Except with a lot more mean words. So no. Anyways, here's what the track currently looks like, Bo. And it's gonna look a little bit different by the end of this. Qualcomm was random, yeah. No hate than Luckney TV, but that track honestly not the best. Not the best. It needed to be the obstacles need to be way bigger. Okay, I need to do that, and then slam it down. There we go. Now, Qualcomm was good, but it definitely could have been better. But you know. I probably couldn't even make it in the first place, so I can't be saying anything. Let me... Actually, no, let's do this. Do this. Alright. And then we can have a little corner wedge right there. Let me start my pod. Alright, sounds good. Can't join Qualcomm because I play. Yeah, that's the main issue of Qualcomm. People can't join it because it's not accessible on console. Ooh, right. I need to make it so where people can actually hit it. Okay, so 2. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Let me do that, and then... Let me... What? I was trying to build a track, it was really good, but when I placed that, I forgot to anchor it. Yeah, that's like rule number 1 for making tracks, make sure it's anchored. Or just anything. If you're gonna make anything in studio, rule number 1, make sure this is dark gray. How do I store my ramps as models that are just presets I can load into other games? For me, I just like, go here, can you see that? No. I right click on them and then save to Roblox. I don't know if you can see this little thing I'm looking at right now, but right click on whatever. So like if I wanted to save the container backflip, right click and then look for the thing at the bottom that says save the Roblox. And then it'll show up over here and you could just drag it, like, for example, drag it in like that. And there you go. I don't know if that helps, but... okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making noises. Because that's what everyone subscribes to my channel for. And that's not a good thing. Alright, there we go. Oh, thanks. Alright, cool. They really gotta fix the backflips on Glendale. That's not really their fault. It's whoever made it. I think... what was it? Cross-minded? I don't think that track was made for overdriven. I'm gonna be honest, but you know, For suggestion for Glendale, if you want to hit the container backflips, drive at them slowly. Kind of like what to do in real life. Don't just like and like you normally do in overdriven backflips. Kind of like drive up to them slowly like in real life and then hit it. Then you're going to be fine. That's always what I tell people. Because once you do that, at least for me, it wasn't really that bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, perfect. Hit him like rigs of rods or beam. Yeah. Rigs of rods shattered my mind because of how I have no idea what to do. I had no clue what on earth I was doing in that. Okay, I need to drag that down and then... There we go. So 2 and then 2. Oh shoot. Let me... Alright, there we go. 3.5. Perfect. I think this is 3.5. Yes. Perfect. Alright, we're making progress. We're making progress. My computer probably can't run beam. I mean, you can lower the graphics. That's what I do. My graphics are on low, and it works fine for the most part. There's some things that are way too laggy, but that's because there's 3 trillion things in there. I still got to yeah me a computer. Yep. I'm sorry. Where do I go? Okay. Is there a block? Yes, there is. Shoot me timbers. Alright. Oh, I just deleted that without fixing it, so let me just... Perfect. Sorry, I just went stupid for a second. That's fine, you're fine. Hello, MTMP series. Hello there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. See, no. There's a fun thing called, Control D, right? Yeah, Control D. And you can just copy and paste. Fun facts. This doesn't seem right. Because it isn't right. Alright, I see the issue. So it's supposed to be like that. And then bring these over here. Alright, and then we... Amazing. As good times of Scar would say. Yeah. Oh, I saw something about... Yeah. Did you ever finish the hunt? Sorry, I didn't answer that earlier, Bam, but yes, I did. One of my IRL friends helped me do the final 2 because I got so livid at Untitled Boxing Game. I don't like that game. Probably because I suck, but I generally just don't like the game. I didn't like doing the normal token either. It's one of those games where I just can't... I just suck at it. I can't wrap my head around just like how to play the game and stuff. Also, maybe because I also really don't like anime, so that also may have been adding to it, but I don't know how that would do anything about that, but maybe. Mahers's was the zombie game, which I thought was bad. Okay, that one, the, what was it called? Infection Gunfight. That was a bit of a headache. I can see... I didn't really have a problem with either of them. I did the Mega Token when it was all fixed and stuff. So I played the baby version of it, but when I did, I'm just like, man, I could see how people got really mad at it. This is stupid. It was ridiculous. So I could absolutely see why people were getting frustrated with that. Oh wait, okay. What if I just do that and bring that back? Yeah. It just took too long. Fair enough. Yeah, it was... Again, I guess I could see it being a complete nightmare. Always make sure it's anchored. Corner wedge. Okay, let me do this. You build for overdriven now? No, not really. I don't think I do. If I do, that's news to me. I just build for overdriven standards. Like I use the overdriven trucks as for what I do. If that makes any sense. Most of the hunt wasn't that bad, it was just hard. Yeah, I thought the normal tokens were all... Pet Simulator sucked! That sucked! I hated that with a passion, man. That was so annoying. Oh, man. Have to click on every single clover? Brother. What? It just... Somebody said it's like, it just shows how Preston just doesn't know how to make an actual game. I'm not gonna say I agree to that, but it really seemed like it. This is Preston. You made Giant Survival 1, which was probably still one of my favorite games that you can't play anymore. I don't know why you can't, but I loved it so much. Pressure was... I liked the Untitled Tag game the most. That was my favorite one. I've never played it before. Gonna go back. I played it for a little while with at my friend's house. It was really fun. Alright, see you back, Company Randy. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm wondering when the actual Arlington will be coming out. I don't know. That's a question that I cannot answer because I have no clue what... I never know what tracks are being added. Just a little fun fact. I have no clue what tracks are being added and what's not being added. Truck-wise, yes, and I'm not going to tell you which ones. So, good luck getting anything out of me! Okay. I'll be back in a bit because I don't know what to talk about. Alright, sounds good. Yogurt. Jello M. You've been yogurted. That might become a channel meme. Shoot. Somebody in infection gunfight people. Okay, El Diablo. Well, there's some trucks. If you want to know like what trucks are being added, go to the official Overdriven YouTube channel. There's some that have been exposed by yours truly. Miguel would love this track, definitely. We'll see. We'll see by the end of it. Alright, we will do that. Alright. Okay, let's colorify this stuff. So, white. White. This is going to be really black. By the way, how's you guys going? How's your guys' day going, by the way? You guys back in school, or are you guys on like spring break? Question for the 2 new trucks from 2025. Classroom Crusher and Mayhem plus Avenger Dark Green throwback in 2025. Those will be cool. Those are probably not gonna happen though, but for a while at least. That would be really awesome. It was good. Got 93 on the test. Very good. Nicely done, band. Keep it up. Spring break now? Alright. Oh, alright. Spring break just started for you, Jello? Gotcha. Gotcha. So this is the gray side, so I will make this fossil. I'm sorry, gray! Ignore this. This says gray, I promise. I promise, guys. Let me make these dark as well. Let me anchor that. Bam. And then Okay. Black. Okay. I hate how sometimes it is the same color, but I see it as different colors. It might be like what angle like the sun is pointed at or something. I don't know. I can see what you mean. Okay, I need to make all of these. All that. Concrete. There we go. We got a ramp. Alright, I still need to fix this little thing right here. So unions, is the container? Yes, it is. Separate. What? Oh, shoot. Do that. We'll do that. Ungroup, please. I don't know why it wasn't ungrouping, but okay. These need to be fossil. Alright, there we go. And union that, and then okay. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Alright, container backflip. Perfect. Last time Moss Gem does not have black car on the dirt. If I called correctly, it was back from beginning to all of the way to 2017 for the tracks. Okay, so the tracks were... I'm confused. I'm very confused. I have an idea for a part of the middle pod. Yes, he did. Or something. Oh, shoot. Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Publish. Alright. Let's go test out this ramp, sires. Do that. Same backflip as last season. Yeah, it's the same backflip. Same container backflip from Landover and onwards. There we go. There's going to be a little ramp right here, by the way. There's going to be something there. It's going to be one of the more random ramps, but there will be something there. And he's over. What a shame. What trucks would I like to see come to overdriven? Don't get me started. All right. Hello, Dakota. Hello. I instantly recognize you from the John C. Hey, Jack. Hope everything is good on your end. Yeah, so far everything's good. Unless something's about to happen, which I wouldn't be surprised. Also, the World Finals... The final World Finals is still like it's World Finals 9. So your favorite one's still World Finals 9. Gotcha. Yeah, you see, I grew up watching the DVD version of World Finals 9, and the entire time they're just... Look in the air! Yeah, it's really bad. So ever since then, I just can't see World Finals 9 without that. The bad commentary Mark Schrader and Scott Douglas did live. So, yeah, it was... He did a whole stream on trucks he wants. It's pretty updated, I will say. I have added a lot more. Or not a lot, but a couple more. Scramble the season 1 and put it on the orange side of the pod opposite of the starting line. Yeah. Who won Horsepower? Is it still going? Kato plays in the Rowdy Oil Warrior won the first season of Horsepower. Consistency of being... He was constantly in the top 5 in every competition until Bird Food, but he won it after the Best Trick competition. It was mega over by then. I guess I haven't shown you anything from Stop 6, really. Okay, I'm gonna keep a little budget in frame here. I'm gonna pull up the final points, since I don't think any of you guys have seen it, because I am such a good hoster. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I think that's right. Yes. All right. So this is the final points. This is what the points looked like after the season was over. Think you guys can get a good look at that? Yes, Harvey, Ryan Campbell couldn't make it to the rest of the shows. Ignore the fact he drove and stopped 6. So he replaced. So Ryan's like, put George into it. Put George in Big Kahuna. It's like, all right, that sounds good. Yeah, out of all the trucks, I think he would have been fine with anything else besides probably like Pasta Monster. But yeah, he drove Big Kahuna. He didn't do too bad. He got 4th. He definitely was the sub of the season. Absolutely. Oh, by the way, Jack, I told you I would make a Gatsmonkey Garage custom. It's gonna be delayed. No! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it. No, that's fine. Take your time. I can wait. Yeah, every show you were there, yeah. Every show. So he was the sub of the season. Yeah, so next season will be interesting. I will say Blue Steel is probably not going to be driving next season. He's probably just going to be existing in the server. It would make sense that we're all still waiting for the World Final. Yeah, there's no World Finals for Blue Horsepower from Season 1. There will be one for Season 2. And that might be the final season, because Season 1 hosting really shot me. Just destroyed me. I found one with Brodozer, but $85! Oh my goodness! I mean, it is one of the first doubles from Spin Masters. And it's also with Brodozer and Gas Monkey, the only release of Gas Monkey, so I guess I can see that. You should make 2 series and make them have a world... Yeah. There's going to be 2 different series, and there will be a World Finals. So during Season 2, so there will be a World Finals in Season 2. Only did 1 freestyle in the entire season, Blue Steel. Yep. He was going to show up at Season 3 for a little bit, and then he had to go, so that's why I didn't kick him out instantly. So, yeah. I will say one driver I was very surprised about was... Honestly, I was really surprised how well Miguel did. I was genuinely very shocked. Very, very surprised. Because I didn't really see him like do all the greatest from all the other tours I saw, which was like 3. So, that's why. But he surprised me. He really did. Craig did worse than I thought he would do. Same with Tristan. But Bowen, if he had a great start in the beginning of the season, he would have been probably 2nd or probably would have been closer to Velito, but Harvey was, yeah, George was much better. By the way, if you guys see Harvey, that's George. He goes by Harvey in literally any other server. So, yeah, after Season 2, Horsepower should continue in the summer where it can actually have a good schedule and stuff. True. We'll see. We will see. Who drives, it got replaced by Bigfoot because, yeah, it got taken out. Needed to change it up. Special tour for real. Special in what way? I'll leave that up to you. How can we join Horsepower? All these other tours suck except Kato's. Kato's is interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. But not really looking for anything right now. Yeah, El Diablo. Yeah, El Malvado wasn't really. Yeah, Devin didn't want to drive it, so I'm like, all right, what truck do you want to drive? He's like, Bigfoot. So I'm like, all right, okay, I'll tell Kurt, and they did it. El Malvado. No, it's El Malvado. So I don't know why it took me forever to figure that out. Overdriven Monster Truck League is another option. Same with Gigabyte, but in other stuff. Either way, horsepower, again, once like more of the tracks are mostly done and stuff like that, I'll probably start scouting out drivers. So yeah. Oh, you know what? So there's gonna be a ramp right here. What if I put an 8-pack? Decisions. Okay, let me quickly go get a 8-pack and a jammer. Public tour is getting boring. Let's see. That's why I'm making some tracks so I can drive on anything I want to. Fair enough, honestly. I don't blame you. Question for the day of Avengers. Since last Avenger in Detroit revealed a alternate Lions scheme, and this year they're bringing it back Detroit this year. It was like a month ago, but the scheme was different. Yeah, it was last year was the primary Detroit Lions jersey colors. This year, I'm pretty sure it was a those the alternate version. Pretty sure. All I know is I'm driving a PEI next season. Get this guy out of here. Also, Ban's saying he wants to do twos. Don't do an 8-pack. Okay, let's see. Where is... Yaha! I found it. Fair enough, OM2s are pretty easy to work with. Assuming. I've never tried it, but... Okay, let me... Alright, ignore what that says. No. Alright. Trucks that actually require skill. Tracks that actually require skill. No! Or trucks that actually require skill, Zay. Do you mean tracks? Because Zay's tracks recently have been very good. They were kind of... There was a couple buns. Ones that are buns, but everyone has tracks that are buns. I've had tracks that are buns. That's why Stop 2 doesn't exist. That was horrible. I didn't realize that until I literally took 3 seconds to look at what was wrong with it. And I'm just like, oh, this sucks. Why did I think this was a good idea? Overdriven got like LRM 6.12, which is wild. When were we talking about OM2s, not tracks? Read up on the YouTube chat a little bit. Alright, so if you guys haven't seen what this ramp is... it's a ramp with a funny little face. You should reuse the main pod of Stop 2 in the future, though. Maybe. They're kind of thinking about it. I'm gonna be real. What happened to Overdriven? I haven't been on Roblox in a year. Blue Steel lost motivation due to people happening. So that's what happened. But just overall didn't really want to do Overdriven anymore. He wanted to do other projects, so he is. But I think he'll return one day. I don't think this is the end of Overdriven. If it is the end of Overdriven, he's probably gonna make a better monster truck game. From scratch. Probably using the same chassis, but... Stuff went down. Yeah, so that's what this is. I'm gonna test it real quick. So let me... So origin is that. And then let me do that. And then... Okay. Let me place it down, and then... Okay. We go. Except it's not quite lined up properly. So let me get a block. Since this does not have collisions. There we go. Okay. Collisions. BAM! There we go. Alright. I might do a split as well. I will make it up to you. Look in Discord. Megabyte is my dog, lol, if you've seen. Yeah, Blizzard has a dog that's kind of looks like Megabyte, same color and everything. I'm gonna be stalking his creations page, so I know I can get alpha anything. Every time I turn on my air fryer, Megabyte always wants whatever I'm cooking. Fair enough. I mean, air fried stuff is pretty good. Figures, no offense to the whole Discord, but it was pretty bad from what I remember. It can have its moments, but like it's fairly tame nowadays. But like, I joined Overdrive in San Diego, so didn't join in time for the trucks, but it'll still pay to play. Yep. Very much so. Yeah, it was out of the alpha phase by San Diego, so that's why if you bought it during San Diego, you didn't get overdriven because Blue Seal says that's out of the alpha phase by that point. I'm gonna get on my truck and then I'm gonna check Discord. So if you joined Anaheim or before, you got overdriven. Gotta ask for overdriven truck next season. I mean, you can, as long as you have it. All right. Yo, Lizard, that's pretty good. Nice drawing of the modern El Toro. That's really good. With the Jamie would love this. He would love the orange side panels. He would love that to death. Oh, alright. I see what you mean, Dakota. That's a very nice dragon. Nicely done there. Same with the alien invasion. Very nice. Very well done. Alright, what are people yapping about in horsepower? Oh, no, it's just kind of the same old after. Alright, let's see. It was being more promoted and recommended on my Roblox at the time. So I guess that's alpha. I guess so. How's Tony Cobra? Tony Cobra is working on tracks and stuff. No, he's crewing. He's crewing for drivers right now. Oh, that might be an issue. That might be a mega issue. Just realized that. Dang it. I mean, I could make it shorter, but also might. I'll see if I need to move that back or skinny it up. Actually, it might not be that bad. We'll see. I won't do anything with it right now, but I was also thinking about using an alien invasion next season. Speaking of it, all right, fair enough, fair enough. Proper Kraken also. Kraken's a really fun truck to drive. So unfortunately, Monster Jam is not returning to Arrowhead this year because of renovations for the World Cup. Oh man! Why can't they just use Kaufman? I have no idea what that is, but it's probably another stadium in there. So I don't know. Probably couldn't work it out. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried, but just couldn't work it out. Let's see. What type of El Toro Furioso should I use next season? I don't know. I don't know. Royal State. Oh, gotcha. All right, Royals. Yeah. Next. Yep. Gotcha. Hello, diabetics. I fell asleep after going to therapy. But now I'm here. Well, welcome to the stream. Where we're doing stuff. Okay, so let me check my paper thing real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Actually, I'm gonna just take this and then slam it on the dirt. Do this, spin it around, and then we do that. All right. Is it perfectly on the line? Not really. Just short. That's all right. We'll take this block and then we'll make sure it's on the line right there. All right, and then okay, there we go. Okay, so I have an S10 Avenger pickup in the box right now, but it's recently getting dust and bad condition corners on the box, so I think it might be that time. Honestly, I wish I had a, because I also have an S10 Avenger, not in the box, but just out of it. I wish the front axle wasn't busted. It's pretty rough right now. It's kind of, one of the wheels is a little bent, and makes me sad because I really want to use it, but it's bent. So it's just, man, makes me sad. So that's it. So if I find another Bel Air Avenger, I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to stick the S10 on that one. That will be the game plan. Alright, so there we go. Surely nobody will know. I wish I had more Avengers, lol. Fair enough. I just wish there was more, like, release an Avenger 9-pack. World Finals 9-pack. Boom, profit. Also, excuse me if you heard me burp. What do you guys think the best stop Monster Jam used to go to but hasn't returned to / demolished? Pontiac? Yeah, Pontiac. For me, it's Pontiac or the Astrodome, I think is what it's called. Definitely those two, in my opinion. Team Scream 5-pack, that would be epic. I would really like that to happen, but Team Scream needs to probably okay it and just. There's probably a lot more to that. There's definitely more that we don't know that goes into the stuff. So we can only dream. We can only dream. Okay, so one Avenger I would love Spin Master to make is the World Finals 15. Hot Wheels did crap on that one, honestly. It's purple, not pink. Mattel. So that I would love to see them do. I think they can do it for sure. Definitely the Citrus Bowl. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. I still find it stupid how the Astrodome wasn't torn down, but apparently it's because of what's underneath it. I mean, fair enough. We need Jim. He hates that body because of how bad it did at Vegas. And also probably because it was the final World Finals ever at Vegas, so that probably doesn't help at all. Crazy. We are getting a wild side. I'm pretty sure in double packs later this year. Jamie's desperately trying to get into singles, but according to some people. But I'm pretty sure we're getting a wild side in double packs later this year. Chrome Avenger back in... Dude, Chrome Avenger with the modern decals would be awesome. That would be so cool. Never heard of that, so I don't know. Fair enough. But, like, it's just from what I've heard, so rumors. If it is in double packs, freaking awesome. I don't care if it has stupid orange tires or whatever. Or whatever it looks like, I'm gonna buy it. Unless the rapture happens. The Citrus Bowl is just Camping World without one side of the stands. Candy Apple Red win? That's true. Candy Apple would be really awesome. That would be really, really cool. Stupid how the runner-up is in the singles. The runner-up? What was it? I mean, it's a sponsored truck, so I'm not surprised. What happened to the Nomad body anyway? He got rid of it. He got rid of it. The only thing that survived was the hood. The rest of it was pretty damaged, according to Team Scream. Hello, welcome back, Bad Company, Randy. White World Finals 16 Avenger. Not one of my favorites, if I'm going to be honest, but that would be kind of dope. Okay, I need to publish. I'm going to go get a car from another track. Because I'm resizing the cars, because in real life, monster trucks are literally 3 times the size of cars. And in this game, it looks like they're as big as a car. So I'm going to make sure all that's, like, corrected and stuff. Or whatever. I'm just speaking nonsense. Welcome to 6H YouTube channel. When the next update? Nobody knows. It is up in the air. Not one person knows. Let me get the cars. Alright, boom, we got a car. Awesome, possum. Alright, Avengers cool, yes, but we need the dogs. Fair. True! Okay, that's fair. Honestly, you're right, Dakota. You're right, Dakota. We need Brutus, Megabyte, Spike! We need those ASAP. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Okay, so... Car mini flip? No. Lonely car time? Oh, you still remember that. Okay, so we're gonna put this kind of in the bed, embedded in the dirt. And then, there we go. Let's do this. And spin it around. Oh, I deleted the wrong one. It's fine. I'm gonna just do that. Perfect. There we go. We got cars. Are y'all gonna add Raymond James Stadium? Unsure. I don't know what tracks are gonna be added, or stadiums, I should say. Unsure about that one. I'm actually gonna raise these up a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna. There we go. Alright. Got some cars. Car mini flip. That would be cool, but probably not. Make a car lip for two-wheel skills. Spin Master killed it with the JCB mold. Yes! Very true. Very true. It genuinely looks like it came from real life. Well, not exactly, but it's very well done. It's very well done. Bro's doing somewhat triple. If they bring back Wolverine, they should put it on a Bad Company Chevrolet body instead of an F-150. It would look so good, much better than a NOD to the a nod to the OG Chevy body and would make it more modernized. Okay, fair enough. I can see that. I feel so bad for Toucan because Houston got 2 tracks, which is very epic, but Toucan got a circuit track. True. That is true. No, I think I have an idea, hear me out, of an unused purple gravedigger, the legend. It would, honestly, it didn't look good in the render and people were like very outraged about it. I think it would have looked really cool in real life. It would look really good in real life. I will agree with that. That would look awesome. I think if Blue Steel or whoever does an overdriven, I think it would look good as well. Yes, I did hear about Fernando's suspension. I don't know what. It's very sad. But, you know, to protect the fans and stuff. So I don't blame him. Imagine if Fernando's, like, watching right now. That would be hilarious! Turns out Fernando watches overdriven content. What happened to Fernando? He did like a corkscrew type move in sometime last week, a Monster Jam event. And Monster Jam is like, no doing that. Here, have a detention slip from Camden Murphy himself. So that's what happened. First show of season 2, we need a wall of steel. I don't know, just saying. I don't know. I don't think the trucks would react well to that. Hot Wheels, I will say Hot Wheels is killing it this year. They are killing it with their diecasts. I think more than ever. They are doing really good this year. Spin Master this year, I don't know about that. They don't look too good. Or most of them at least. Bailey Circuit, everyone says that thing looks ugly. I love it. It looks gorgeous. He didn't go into the stands. Yeah, but corkscrews are a banned move, so that's probably why. Red Snake Mike Gold Bigfoot its peak. True. Samson? Dude, that was awesome. There's also just like a bunch of others. They're just so good. Very, very good. Do you remember the Robosaurus or the Galaxian versus? No, not really. I don't honestly. I don't really remember those because I didn't watch Monster Trucks really. Besides the World Finals via DVD. You should reuse the idea that I had from the development for making horsepower stop 6 of. For development making stop 6 of horsepower. I don't remember that. I really don't. I would love a system where you click a track and then you can select freestyle racing, World Finals depends, or custom, and you have to click a track from one of the tabs. So like there's a racing, skills, or freestyle option for the tracks. That'd be kind of interesting. I actually got Samson, but the skin of the arm chipped day 2. Dang! Dang. Are Hot Wheels events scripted? No, I don't think so. I don't think Hot Wheels events are scripted at all. Hold on. I need to keep developing and stop yapping. Why you guys subscribe to this loser? You think you could make Firemouth? Maybe. I don't have Photoshop, so it would look like crap. But maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Mania has already made it in their game. They probably have. I have no clue. It's just a long ramp that's supposed to go along the side of the 8-pack. Or that. Maybe another track? Maybe? I don't know. I could do that for Atlanta Motor Speedway. I could do it for that one. That'd be kind of dope. I could do it then. Do you think Hot Wheels Monster Truck League will make enough funds to move the stadiums? I think they already have enough funds to move the stadiums. They're just not doing it. Except, ignore the fact they're moving a couple stadiums this year. Everyone's saying, oh, it's going to be bad. I think it will be alright. It probably won't be as good as Monster Jam standards, but it probably will be alright. Why do you keep saying dope? I don't know. It'd be kind of dope if that happens, man. Do I keep saying dope? Am I actually? If I am, that's terrible. There's gonna be another here we go, there we go. Atlanta, please cook with that one. I'll try. I'm gonna try to cook with that one. I don't think Hot Wheels will sell much from stadiums like Monster Jam, so arena's better for them. I think they just need. I think they need to change how they do events a little bit. Maybe put a motorhome in there and trucks can just blow through. Dude, that'd be awesome. Monster Jam International Series is pretty much the retirement season for any driver. Charlie getting kicked out of Monster Jam is going to be very soon. I can hear it from here. I think they're going to kick him out soon because he's too old and Bell doesn't like old people, apparently. Do you think Bryce is doing better in MUT than... Oh my goodness, absolutely. He is doing so much better. Much better. Mod, send him to the international track. Anaheim on the side of the backflip ramp or one of the sideline left fields. Can't remember where the jammer was for international. Okay. I really want Anaheim. I do want to do Anaheim, but I just don't have the stadium. That's like the one track I really want, but I don't have. And that is an issue. Alright. Union. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I'm going to see if that works. So... The only old person there is like Jim, apparently. Well, that's because it's an indie. Well, Kevin Crocker, Jim Kohler, Jamie Garner. Who else? There's probably a couple others. John Zimmer Sr. But yeah, it's just. Oh yeah, there we go. Driving over them cars. And we're sending it to the moon. There we go. The track's looking pretty alright now. You're probably not going to want to do that in the racing competition. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Just probably need to play around with it a little bit. Forgot about John Zimmer Jr. He is very old. I looked at Rigged Industries. I don't think they have it. I can check real quick, actually. Let me look. Angel Stadium, I believe is what it's called, right? Can I send you a sponsor to put on the tarp? Maybe. I'm very picky about my sponsors, though. Rigged Industries, Stadium Files. Let me go check. What do we got? What do we got? Right, it's called Angel Stadium, right? Anaheim. Passengers, a ramp that doesn't destroy your front axle? What is this tomfoolery? You see, Jack Cobra was designing the tracks last season. Tony Cobra's designing the tracks this season. That's false, by the way. No, I'm really like looking at the tracks and seeing what needed to be better, which is everything. So Angel Stadium, okay. Let me see, Angel Stadium. And they don't have it. They don't have it. What is this tomfoolery? You want proof they don't have it? I will show you proof. Said by nobody. So yeah. So here's the that's studio. Here's the Rigged Industries stuff. Here's the stadiums. They don't have it from what I see. They do have Petco Park. That could work. I can possibly make that happen. I don't know. I won't proof they don't have it. Well, there's the proof. Energy, energy, energy! Let's see. I'd rather have Salinas, to be honest. Ooh, that's good. If I could get Salinas, that'd be cool. Let's see. Since Feld makes a sponsored truck every 2 years, what are the chances they'll make a super unique sponsored truck? I mean, they did with UNOH, so I don't know. Could you make the World Finals 24 fan-made track? Probably not. Make one baseball stadium show. Make maybe San Diego. During the offseason, I hope the Zimmers and Robins should... I don't think the Robins will go into stadiums yet. I think they're going to stick with arenas. But I think the Zimmers are definitely going to go into stadiums and figure out what to drive well. They don't... Zimmer Jr. does not deserve to be in arenas. He's too good for arenas. Make the Sweet Streets design of Digger, please. Ooh. I would give it a, like, stripe down the middle of the hood, unlike the Spin Master one. Zombie on the upward chassis is weird. It's interesting. It doesn't look bad, but it's definitely not good. But it's alright. I think it would have been better if the rims were just straight black, but that's alright. Frankless GD better. It looks... Well, my brother said it looks like it took somebody farted on it. On a Gravedigger, and there you go. I have also been to Raymond James a couple times. Yep. I went to Tampa Bay Rays Stadium before it got absolutely destroyed by a hurricane. I went for Royal Rumble. Very cool. Very, very cool. Tampa is so good. Minneapolis was better. Minneapolis was way better in my opinion. Okay, let me grab the cars and... There we go. Maybe that'll work. Let me grab the spawn LB real quick. Put that there. Publish. Save. Detroit Day 1 was terrible, I think, unless I'm remembering incorrectly, but Day 2 was pretty good. If you got Jim winning freestyle and Kevin getting the save, that's a good event. I'm pretty sure that was show 2, right? You should convince Ryan to do a Chrome Son of a Digger, since he had a diecast of it and his dad... Ooh, maybe for his next anniversary? Maybe he could do it then? That'd be cool. Alright, there we go. Over the cars. Up! I'm pretty sure the trucks won't have issues when they're launching in the air, so I think it should be good there. Yeah, probably don't send it to the moon, because then you're gonna have to do that. Probably just like, and then me and you. There you go, there you go. There will be a jammer there somewhere, but I think it should be good. Let me try over here. Oh yeah, you should be alright. You should be good. Nothing to worry about, man. Burn. Alright. Were you sad when they got rid of the flamethrower on Dragon? Well, I think if he goes back to stadiums, they'll put it back on. Because don't do that in arena, because it's small in there. So I understand that it's not in there right now. Yeah, it doesn't have the flamethrower anymore, because it's in arenas. I think if it was more constantly in stadiums, I think it would be back on the truck, but... Anaheim Stadium East Stop 1 was one of the... Okay, the Anaheim shows were really good. The Anaheim shows for both... Well, not for the first time West went there. First time around, nah. But East, oh my goodness, those were insane shows. Despite Anaheim being glazed, they always have good shows. Show 2 for West the first time around was not very good. I heard the flamethrower is gone for safety reasons, so I doubt they'll bring it back even back. I think, didn't he have it back in New Orleans? I thought they put it back on the truck. Unless I'm remembering incorrectly, which is very possible. Okay, let me... Okay, group. There we go. Ramp thing with cars. Smiley. Alright. Got that one. How do you feel about the new announcers for... Dude, the announcers for Stadium West, they're so good. We need more of those. We need more announcing. Who cares if they might be annoying to some people, man? It's better than just hearing the trucks just wobble around and then occasionally the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Much better. Stadium, the announcers make West way more exciting. I'm saying that right now. They're much more exciting when the announcers actually sound like they're having a great time there. It's so annoying that K Young doesn't speak. Hello, Nathan. Hello. I'm hoping the Colors come back to Birmingham next year. I'm assuming you want to see them there. Which, fair enough. Why wouldn't you want to see the Colors? The ramp near the backflip or the one near the long ramp should be black. Should look better. The ramp near the backflip. This one? Is this one you're talking about? Oh wait, these are not the dark... Hold on. Side and side. You guys are something. Oh wait, they're union. Hold on. Separate. Do that. Okay, let me separate, color, perfect. Then you separate, color, perfect. There we go. Like near the backflip ramp. Okay, side left. Side right. There we go. Alright. There we go. We did it. When I saw Miss Overboard in Houston and loved the truck, the purple C10 looks so good, and she did pretty good. I don't know, she beat Mike Christensen, and then I think she had no brakes, so she couldn't run in freestyle. That's at least what I heard. At least what I heard. What if I... Okay, cars. Let me do... Okay, I'm going to take you. And then everything else over here can vanish. Like so. There we go. And then I will... ungroup. And now this thing's by itself. Okay. See the gray side around the back blip? This one? I mean, it's on the gray side, that's why it's grayed out. Do you agree when I say what made Monster Jam the way it was how color... Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't really, like... Yeah, the colorful tracks were very nice, I will say. I don't know how I would colorize them now, because those obstacles, the ones with like different color, they were unique. Like, they had their own look to it, instead of like all being the same thing. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but... Six eight, you're killing me? Yeah, sure am. You betcha I am. Let's see. I'm gonna take a car. Size. Boom. Alright. And let me go to the size. Where's the size? Size. Boom. Perfect! It looks just like a vehicle. Body swap into Jamie's truck and spray paint the beadlocks. They won't notice. Guys, this is just like a box truck, right? This is just like a box truck. It looks perfect. Alright, so we'll take that, and then we'll take that. Beautiful. Alright, there you go. We got the vehicles. Ooh, I just actually got an idea. Copy. Boom. Not squashed at all. Monster Jam brought back Blue Thunder and Northern Nightmare. When will they consider bringing back Pirate's Curse? Don't know. A lot of people like Pirate's Curse. At first, I didn't really care for it, but like nowadays, I'm like, man, that truck honestly is not too bad. Gonna flatten this out a little bit. Gonna put a car. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a car right there. You should add a car in the middle of the jammer looking ramp. This? Alright, I'm gonna make this a little bit more interesting. Let's swap this thing around. Move that to 10, and then 10. Whoa, guys. Cars. Can you believe it? Hello, Monster Jam Crazy. How you doing, man? I feel like the reason Blue Thunder hasn't come back yet is because they won't have a driver for it. Throw Todd in there! Put Todd back in that thing. DJ Garner, or whatever her name is, might be better than Kurt Kramer. Prove me wrong. Kurt Kramer is actually like the best driver ever. Silly. Did you not see him almost take down... Did you not see him almost win a racing competition this year? I don't know what I'm making right here, but trying to be something different. There we go. Got a little ramp. Dang it, I forgot he is the 13th-time World Finals champion. Exactly. Exactly. I really don't know what I'm trying to make here, but... What am I trying to make? I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm trying to do. But we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, guys, this looks really good, right? Every Toro has a Gravedigger, El Toro, and Megalodon. So I don't know who would drive Meg if Todd left it, and who Todd would replace since someone's gotta take Meg. I don't know, but like, no, I don't know. Will we have Truckin' Pals race in season 2? Actually, probably not. Probably not. It would be funny though. It would be real funny. If we do, oh man. Redefine the laws of physics. Heck yeah. I mean, look at this thing. Let's do... If we do that, and then I'll take these, put them right there. What if I put them like embedded in the dirt, like that? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like something more unique, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna have to control Z all the way back. Alright. What do we do with this car? Me, Harvey, and someone else did Truckin' Pals in Houston. It was super funny. Oh, what if... Ooh, hold on. Monster Jam World Finals 21. Freestyle! If you guys look at this car for 2 seconds, and I'm searching World Finals 21, I think you guys know what I'm trying to look at right now. Where is... Here we go. Nope. Alright. Let's see. Let me look for that said ramp. Dude, remember Green Kraken? Remember Green... Oh, man. Right, let me try getting a good view. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I would need 2 of them. Both of them would need to be crushed, though, so that's fine. What's your favorite dinosaur? Velociraptor. I don't know. Jurassic Tech's really cool, too. I'll get back on you. I'll get back on that one. Definitely not T-Rex. Sorry, Mike Harper, but definitely not that thing. Is there anything here? No. Okay. It's just this. Yes. Ungroup. All right. Shove that over there. Also, we're gonna try getting a game for season 2. I haven't talked to them that far yet, but I'll try. I'll see what I can do. It would be cool. Okay. Let me get the position right here. There we go. Get out of here! Thank you. Alright. Fossil. And then concrete. There we go. Oh, no. No. Where's the snow? There it is. Alright. This is way too small. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Alright. Should be better than running it through overdriven. It's fine. Obviously, Gravedigger, best dinosaur ever. Best dinosaur truck, so true. 6-8 makes cars made of snow, confirmed. Leaked! So, maybe? Okay. So we got that. Alright, how did they... Right. Oh, here we go. There's a good... Oh, shoot. No, zoom back in. There we go. There's a good view of it. Alright. Thunder Roars. That's a truck that exists. Okay. Let me go to this. The BAM. Okay. I think I see what they're doing. The only skills I have for overdriven is being decent in racing and destroying my truck every freestyle because I send it too much. I'm a front engine and PC, so I'm good for two wheel skills. I think you just need to get creative with front engines, because they are a bit of a struggle in skills. But if you get really creative with them, oh boy. Should I get Discord to join the tour? Maybe, up to you. Would you be ever so kind to send me the files of your cars? You want to know how I got these cars? Bro Camino is still the record for shortest series debuted ever. Spellcaster exists. You should probably put those cars in the Dirt 6-8 because I know it would look awkward if they were sticking out, LMAO. I mean, I'm looking at an image right now, and so this one's like mostly embedded. This one's sticking out pretty well, but we'll see. All right, let's take this. Let's see, position. Boom. Here we go. Oh shoot, it's not good. No position, and then position. There we go. And then, okay. There we go. Perfect. Not really. Not at all. Cars, Life on a Highway? I forgot Fluffy existed. No, Fluffy is. Fluffy was around for a very long time. A couple of years. Tell me how you got those cars. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Coming soon. Coming soon to theaters. Wasted Nights. Okay, Wasted Nights was very, very awesome, but unfortunately, a guy named Frank Sinatra the Fifth happened. Okay, so let's do that, and then there we go. This is gonna look really weird. Honestly, this is not gonna look great, but we'll try. Let's do that. There we go. Surely that won't look bad, right? Alright, let's okay, I'm gonna transparent these real quick. Alright. So I can focus on making this okay. Let me put that right. Right there. There we go. Guys, there's a hidden transparent backflip right here. Can you believe it? Brandon is a mad bud, absolutely. What's your favorite dog truck? Ooh. Okay, to answer your dinosaur one, whoever asked that, is probably gonna have to be Velociraptor. Specifically David Olford / Carson Williams. Okay, let me... Okay, let me grab LB and then take this and then drag him over here. We're gonna be doing some testing today. Yes, I love Velociraptor. I did go yes, yes to Jurassic Attack, but you know, Velociraptor looks better. Monster Poodle, easily the best dog. Oh shoot, that actually worked really well. That worked really well. That worked really well. Oh man. Okay. We're definitely onto something, that's for sure. And then let's just do that. There we go. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Let's see, let's see. Finally builds a backflip of good rotation. Let's see, let me... This is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. Yeah. Okay, what would happen if it's at like 2? Kind of like how this is right now. If it's bad, I will go back and revert it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Game Over's theme song should be the game by Motorhead. It's so good. I sent a move I did to that writer also thought of. It's the only other. That's my only other move I can do decently besides them than bicycles. So I'm not reading very well or interacting very well right now. Oh shoot! I mean, it kind of did that in real life, right? Kind of did a forward momentum. Just like, woo! Like, would that work? Will Horsepower get a season 2? That's the plan, but we'll have to wait and find out. Okay, honestly, worst scenario, I could literally just make it steep again, but this side would just be a little bit weirder. That's fine. Why does the backflip ramp in Tampa, the arena... it doesn't have a thing that makes it, like, pop. It's just a sky wheelie ramp. It doesn't have, like, what this thing has over here. It has, like, an invisible little tube. Except this doesn't have one. I just realized that. But, yeah, it's not very good. It doesn't have the thing that makes it a backflip. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Dude, please raise those cars. Alright, I'll raise them. Alright, is that better? Alright, perfect. Glad you agree. Okay, let's make that white. Perfect. Do that, do that, do that, and then duplicate. This looks alright, right? Are you able to experiment with the gravity to do slap wheelie moonwalks? Slap moonwalks? You probably can if I do make the gravity different, but I'm too lazy to right now. I did it for a 3-pack edition of War Finals 11 of Gravedigger, Red Primer Gravedigger, Gravedigger the Legend, and normal Gravedigger. Obviously with the black beads and gray rims version. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be very bad. Ooh, you know what I could do? I have to read a line in school where I have to say hello, birdie, but instead of birdie, I'm gonna say hello 64 for 5. Don't do that. Don't do that. You do not have my consent to do that. That would be funny, but nobody would get the reference. Maybe. Breaking music in repeat goes hard. It's nice, calming music. How would this look, out of curiosity? If I just... Before you fellas get angry, don't worry. I have a plan. So you may be thinking, oh my goodness, they're going to get an advantage because they're slightly ahead more. No, 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 no. Don't you worry. We have the thing where we can extend the blocks to this. So they're still on the line. It's just a little bit more steeper. Do that, and there we go. And there you go. Crisis averted. At least for now. Check the items. I sent you Astrodome seats that my mom got, and they're authentic. Let me check real quick. Yo, that's cool. That's actually dope. What's with the minions? Why do you just have 3 minion things on the ground? Kato about to run and say it's uneven. Nah, I'm not surprised. Wouldn't be the first time. I also sent the West number. The West number? I don't know what that means. Nobody would ever understand it. It's because they don't watch 64. Plus, most of them don't even talk English anyways. Since, you know, I'm an international, not a USA student. The driver, yeah. Number 106 and 6. Interesting. Alright. Dude, 20 people are watching. This is terrifying. Oh, I'm getting a little nervous. Okay, well, that's good. So now I'm gonna extend that. We're gonna extend that. Where's the second car? Oh, wait. I forgot. I jokingly put it up here. I'm gonna change... how long has that been like that? Okay, mesh ID, copy. I'm gonna make this. There we go. This is way too big. Why is it? What happened? Copy. There we go. Who's your favorite driver? Monster Jam. Favorite driver? Bryce Kenny? Or Mike Paglarulo? It's one of those two. Or Triton Robbins. Dude, the way Triton drives in racing, something about it's so cool to me. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of funny moments. Oh shoot, that wasn't... Okay, so it's at 125. Okay, there we go. Let's do that, and then... Boom. Boom. There we go. Then... Okay. Guys, do you like the sound effects? If don't, get out of here. I'm joking. Don't do that, please. Please, I need the views. Let's do that, and then... Actually, I don't need to do that. Okay, white. Boom. I have a goofy idea, 64, is that I do a scratch coding stream instead of building stream, and I call 64 from Tumu, and I tried to do an impersonation of it voice. Oh dear. What is Thomas and Mac? Thomas and Mac is the canceled arena show. Hold on, I'll show it real quick. Let me save. It is... Ignore it being... Yeah, it's it was this. Why is that like that? Anyway. Oh wait, no, that's the board, but it was this track. This abomination. If don't. Yep. Okay. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Quickly check. Okay. Do that. And then take that, and then take that. There we go. Okay, how? 2? Okay, we'll make it 1. There we go. Okay. Massive Jumbotron. Should I do 64 or not? I like scratch coding anyways. Maybe besides the voice, but I don't know. If you think it'd be funny, then go for it. It's your content. Okay, I need to fix this. Let me... I'm surprised this stream has gone very well so far. It's gone very, very well. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, if anybody hits this side, they can just do an 8-pack, I think. Which, that's fine. Should I just put cars on the entire side? Is that what I should do? Miss Overboard's theme is just the song from Shrek. What, Bad Reputation? Isn't that the theme? Miss Overboard Monster Truck. Alright. What's the theme song? Yeah, it's Bad Reputation. Remember the other day when you had a stream for like 15 minutes? I was the only one. Yeah, in the Hunt Mega Edition. In a boring trip. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oh, yep, there we go. Alright, let's try it like slow. There we go. Oh shoot. It'll probably be better because this one isn't really like overdriven physics stuff. Alright, there we go. Okay, it's fine. Perfect. Okay, what if I... No, it's gonna look stupid. Alright, we'll leave it like that. Why not? We'll have the cars stick out a little bit. There we go. That looks really good, right? We'll give it like some nice like colors. Perfect. Perfect colors, right guys? No, we'll keep them fossil. We'll keep them fossil. Okay, there we go. We got that side. Yo, 60, I sent a clip of me doing a move in Oh Boy Motorsports. Okay. I'm probably gonna put a ramp on top of this, so there's something else to do. Let me. That's the superstore. Don't do that. All right. What is you doing? This is a GIF, not a clip. All right, he's in extreme chaos. He's going for the reverse slap wheelie. Oh, never mind. And oh, okay, into a popper. All right, all right, all right, all right. Swaying the front wheels back and forth. All right, not bad, not bad. That'd be cool. We can't see it. I know. I was doing my best commentary, so you guys know what he was doing. Is it just me, or is the overboard and overdriven look like it's on a CRD and not whatever it's on IRL? It is on, yeah, it is on a CRD. I think in real life it's on an Eddie Mica chassis, or what, however you say it. But yeah, to Blue Steel, they're literally the same chassis. So yeah, I don't know. Yes, I did see it. Harvey will know what it is on. I'm pretty sure it's an Eddie chassis. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. And now I'm feeling a little lazy. I'm feeling a little lazy right now. Battle's a modified cone or whatnot. No, I'm pretty sure it's a CRD. It could be a cone. I don't know. I can't tell. They just put a long ramp on one of the sides in the middle in the main pod. Guys, I think Miguel likes the whatever it's called, the long ramp of cars on each end. I think he really likes that ramp. Where's the jammer? There it is. Okay. Could you go in reverse and point your nose in the sky instead of going forward and point? Yeah. I got it. I got it. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Copy. Here we go. Okay, there we go. You got a jammer. I'm gonna, don't worry, it's not gonna just be that. I am gonna heavily modify it. I just don't want to rebuild one. Okay, so I'm gonna put one right there, and I'm gonna put the other one. Don't worry, it's not what it looks like. I'm just like making sure they're in the correct spot. And then, alright, it's already there. Oh shoot, and then there we go. And then wham, and then wham. Oh, wham, wham. There we go, maybe. That's fine. Alright. I wish the red sponsor plate from Tampa 2024 didn't fall off. It's really cool detail in El Toro Loca and makes it different from the Feld chassis. Yeah, I don't know. No, Feld told him to remove it, apparently. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, they told him to remove it, and J-Mo's very sad about it. Okay, so we're gonna make this side. Let me turn off collisions. What the? Why is it double? What tarnation? Who thought this was a good idea? Let's do that. I'm gonna do this, and then whomp. Okay. So this is gonna be the side that is facing this way. So that's what we're gonna do. You separate. There we go. Gonna sling that down and then push it. And then there we go. And there we go again. And then we gotta separate. There we go. Alright, and then that. And then do that. Birdman, didn't you confirm there is going to be 2 series? Yes. Yes, there will be 2 series in horsepower. Got a couple drivers interested. Got Austin Jones, Patrick Consolo, a couple others. Connor Leclerc, I think. Obviously you. There's plenty of people. When can you invite me to Horsepower Point Series? Is that the Jackson Chalet? I'm assuming so. It looks familiar enough. I know, I'm doing it again. Yeah, you got to destroy that Kato fella. I paid you good money to beat him. I mean, what? No, I'm joking. Funny jokes. So you do that. It is? Oh, alright. If you're still interested, Jackson, then probably eventually. But right now, I'm just, like, focusing on development stuff for it. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Well then, I will probably let you know when it's open. I'm interested since season 1. I gotta go. A tour is happening. All right, see ya, Lizard. Good luck in your tour. Good luck. Good luck. Well, Joel, you got... Oh, where did that come from? Sorry. I don't mean to make fun of you anytime I do that, by the way. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. Oh my goodness, it's Zach Edwards! Oh my goodness, it's Zach freaking Edwards. He just came out of left field. Yeah, I know, Xerex. I know that's you. I've been doing alright. What about you? I'm just commenting. Time to go Jabari mode. Well, I guess that works. Okay, there we go. We're gonna angle that down. Do you think the El Toro change was understandable? Oh, absolutely. When they showed that, like the thing, I'm just like, you know, that's fair. And then after I did like math, shocking, I did math in my head. It's just like, yeah, no wonder they did it, because it's like $27,000 for a season for one tour if the body got destroyed every show. And how many El Toros are there every single month? Like, we're just counting one tour, 27,000 or so. Judging by what CJ Ratu, I think, said about Shredder or Stinger's body being 1,500. It's probably more expensive since it's 3D. But just like on a baseline like that, that is insane! Insane, man. Absolutely insane. So it's just like, no, absolutely understand why they did it. And it doesn't look bad. They tried to keep it as close to it as possible with the changes. So absolute respect for Feld and absolutely agree with the change. Less costly and just, it doesn't look bad. Everyone was outraged, but now they're just like, oh yeah, it's El Toro. so I think it was fine. Not bad at all. Doing a lot of Beam and G leagues and stuff, but how's Mania, if you know? I'm not part of Mania because stuff happened. So I'm not the guy to ask. That's really all I'm gonna say, because I don't feel like repeating it for the 500th time. But short story, people got mad over a stream I did. And yeah. just got Discord. What's your username? My name is awesome looking hot dog 500. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. It is the happy little lad in all lowercase. Okay, so I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Let me do this and then do this and do that. Hopefully this launches you pretty alright. Okay, we're gonna do 25. 25, 34, 60. Need to remember that. 25, 64, 60, right? I don't quite remember already. Well, happy to see you doing good. Ethan, by the way, but... you have a great day, Jack. Yeah, you too, man. You too. Nice chatting. Yeah, I'll add you later. I'm assuming that's you. Yeah, it is. Alright. Alright, what were the numbers I said? I already forgot. Eltor Loco got the Mossman. I mean, they both don't look bad. I think Mossman looks better. I think it looks better than the Mercury. Kill me if you want, but I think it looks better than the Mercury. Okay, I know it was... Okay, 60 was the last one. Yeah, I don't even remember the numbers. I also agree with you that, like, it makes them more... whatever that word is, since they all have their own expressions. Yar. I don't see a world where the new monster mud is worse than Mercury. I don't know. Okay, so that's 60. How am I gonna measure it? Like so. Okay, I'm just gonna... You know, there's a thing called me just going back to YouTube and literally just looking. We need... Dude, Junkyard would be awesome. I would love that a lot. That would be super cool. Oh, shoot. That's fine. Right now just trying to look and like, what was the measurements? Okay, so 25. Because that was the first one. So 25, and then what was next? 25, 34. Okay. 25, 34, 60. Alright, there we go. We now know. Favorite truck? Overkill Evolution. Dang it. Let's do that. Collisions. Okay. Oh wait, no. I can just... group, duplicate, and then let me see, origin, do that, and then place that there. There we go. Alright. What's the Discord for Overdriven called? I want to join it. You can join it, if you go to the Overdriven, like, game on Roblox, there should be a link to the Discord server, but I'm pretty sure it should be there. Pretty sure it should be there. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do the measurement stuff now. So 34, 34, and 60. Okay. Hopefully that should be good. Let's test it. Let's test it. Hopefully it's not in the way of the racing ramp thing, because that would really suck. I don't think it should be. Oh, let me see. Okay, we're gonna do that and then... No, we're good. We are good. No. Okay, we're good. Don't even sweat it. There we go. Alrighty, bitey. Let's do that. I already have a scheme idea for Max D, and we're not even close to starting the season. It's gray and candy apple red split design and it's fenderless. Oh, alright. I don't think that would bad. I don't think that'd be bad at all. I know it sounds like I'm being sarcastic or just like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. I promise you I'm not. I promise you that. 1. Okay, what is the size of this? 1.5? 2. Alright, I failed instantly. Alright. Let's do that and collisions. Burn. Burn. Okay. Okay. Burn. Oh. There we go. Why is this slightly off? There we go. Alright. Whew. Then, there we go. Okay, let me read something real quick while I'm doing this. Do you think the Bakugan body was more expensive? No, I don't think so. I don't think it was more expensive than that body. I think it, maybe. Unsure. I would say probably not. Oh my. Come on. There we go. 2 and then. Alright. There we go. Alright. And then we'll just. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got that jammer right there. Brother, everyone thinks I'm sarcastic every time anyways. Dang. Like if you scroll up in Old Boy Motorsports, and me and Ryder talked about, I see. Most expensive is probably Pirate's Curse. Dragon is also... No, I don't think Dragon's that expensive. I mean, it probably is, but I don't think, out of all the trucks, I don't think it's that expensive. At least that's just my guess. Do that, and then do that, and then boom, boom, boom. Alright. Group. Alright, we got a jammer. No it doesn't. At least for now. I feel like it would if it was more in the stadiums, but unsure. Alright, let's hit the 8-pack again. Send it like that. And then get stuck, because we suck at driving. Okay. I want to see if this jammer does do what it's intended to do. Oh shoot. Alright, let me just like hop off that. And then save it. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Okay, there we go. Okay, it works. It's fine. Alright, cool beans. Have you seen the picture I sent? It's really cool, trust. Uh-oh. Oh, you're trying that. Okay. I think you can do it. I'm too scared to try that, so respect on you for that one. Do you think my saves are unrealistic from what you've seen? Maybe a little, but I don't remember. I don't remember. $25. Wait, nope. 34. There we go. And then turn that to 60. All right, there we go. And then we plant it down the ground. Oh, is that the issue of the other one? Hold on. Let me go check. No, it's in the ground. All right. Or it's on the ground. I am not ready for the yeah, the corner wedges are probably the least cool thing to do, if I'm going to be honest. Let me do that, and then there we go. Whatever. And then we do that, and then is that why? Alright. I guess it lives. I guess it'll live. This is one of my earlier ramps I made, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's why it's like this. Yeah, fun fact, this is probably one of the only ramps that I still use that I made back in the day. Back in the day, like a year ago, but let's do that, and then we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And do that, and then group. There we go. All right, got the orange jammer over here. See if it's stupid. Do you think DC trucks will get their adaptations? No, because Hot Wheel owns them right now. The Discord link is in... Really? Alright. Interesting. Wait, is the Roblox group thing fixed? Because you just say you sent a request and... I don't... Are Roblox groups or communities, sorry, are they fixed? They are fixed! Okay. Noted. Very much noted. Okay. Weird. I don't know why it's not working, MJ Crazy. Strange. Okay, let's try this side, see if it's terrible. Okay. There's the gym right there. There's gonna be a car right here. Okay, no. We are good. We're good. Alright, cool. That ramp's gonna be a split. Okay. I hope this stream has been entertaining in some shape, way, or form, though. Okay, I'm going to... I'm gonna try something real quick. Because I just want the 8-pack to... Or not the 8-pack, the car pack, I should say. Be able to do its little thing. And not just this entire side. The sad thing is we will never have another Cam Queen. Yeah, probably not. Unfortunately. It is to me. Yep, it works. Everything's good. What do you think of Dream Theaters since I forced you to hear it? Did I? I don't even remember. Obviously, it didn't do a good job at forcing me to listen to it because I don't remember it. There we go. There is 16. All I can do. I can't do this because all the sides would have to be the same height unless I want to spend weeks on this, so I'm gonna just stick to simple, but still fun. Alright, sounds good. Hello, Max Soto. Hello there. Do you think the Monster Jam movie will bop or flop? I am unsure. I really don't know. If it actually is made well, then it'll probably bop. If not, it'll probably flop. Focusing right now on this. There we go. This is not gonna... I doubt this will work, but I'm gonna keep trying. What if I... Oh my goodness. Corner wedges are the worst. There we go. If I do that, get rid of you. And then... do that. And then... like I said, I don't know why that scared me. Why did that scare me? Yeah, I guess I'm really locking in, huh? What are you making the track for? This is gonna be for horsepower. Everyone's favorite monster truck league. On overdriven. Let me do that. And then should be good right there. There we go. Real life horsepower point series. I'm gonna try doing that, and then copy, do that. Do 1, and then we'll do 5. This looks really stupid. The break-in music, I think, is starting to get to me. But it's also very good music. There we go. Make that black, and then we will... There we go. And then... There we go. So I'm not looking at the YouTube chat. I'm seeing if this works. Gonna resend my request. I had trouble with the first account. Okay. I think I'm muted from yapping. We love horsepower point series. Because if not, I can send it to a boy. Let's look at it sometime on stream. What if I don't want to? Okay, let me copy this and then copy that. There we go. Alright. And then I need the corner wedges again, so what is... Oh, shoot. How did that happen? Okay. Spin it around. And then we will do that, and then over here we will do that, and then we'll do that. There we go. Corner wedges are ready to get in place. What's your Discord name again? Forgot. The Happy Little Lad in all lowercase. That is what it is. Oh no, my entertainment is dying. No, I think after this ramp, I'm probably going to call it here. Because I can tell I am dead from streaming. I can tell I don't want to do any more speaking today. Let's drag that over. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. Okay, let me add a part right here, and then we will surely now will work. Unless it just wants to be... Oh wait, this is wrong. There we go, and then we will... There we go, finally. Alright. Why did I do that? Oh my... Okay. No, change song, it will make it better. For real. If there came a time where Gravedigger retired, what would happen with Monster Jam? It would die. It would, nobody would go to it. No, that's a lie. They got plenty of trucks, but... Okay. Corner wedge again, and then we will do that, and then there we go. Splat that right there. And then this sure is gonna look good. Oh, that's snow. Whoopsies. Concrete. Okay. Oh wait, no. Okay. Okay, corner wedges. I need you right now. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not really speaking much. I'm just like really keen on making this work right. And it is not working right. That's definitely not what is supposed to happen. I'll figure something out. Hold on. Do... There we go. Then we'll splat that right there. Okay, this could work. This could work. I'm seeing this work. Are you? I hope so. Hold on. I guess we probably won't talk much, but who knows? We'll see. Is that one? Alright, cool. Okay. Let me do wedge. And then... And then we'll splat on the ground, and then... Okay. Goes in like so. And then do that, I think. Right, are we doing this correctly? Probably not. That's fine though. That's the wrong one. Oh shoot. There we go. Ah, here we go. Yogurt! Ah, I got you again. Alright. But let's bring this up here and then we'll drag down here. Okay. I'll drag you up like so. Oh my goodness. Sometimes Roblox Studio doesn't want to work with you. Why don't you work? Do you work now? Alright, what are you at? 1, and then this. Okay, I'm gonna change this to bright blue. Okay, maybe that was why. Alright, we'll change it back. There we go. Collisions. There we go. Amazing right there. Black, and then boom, there we go. Alright, and then I will take this part right here, and then we'll take this part right here, and then now it's orange. This is a very weird little place right here. Life's good, it's weekend, I've got nothing to do today or tomorrow. You're on live, my dog's next to me, and I'm alone right now. Mine's in the perfect peace. That's awesome, Monster Jam Crazy. That's awesome. I think I sent a friend request on Discord right now, but I don't know. Who's yelling at me? Jello's speaking at me. He's typing this on computer. And yes, you have, by the way, diabetics. Alright, let's take this, drag it over here. Actually, what is this on? 2. Okay. So this needs to be we go. So we can. Okay. And okay. So then we do that, and then we make sure it is like so. And then we'll drag it to there. Is this slightly off? It's slightly off. We'll work with that, and then we'll go back, and then burn. Okay, yeah, what Shelby said. Yeah, our internet crashed for a good little bit. I don't know what happened there, but we're back. We're back. So that was interesting. Looks like we're back up to speed though. Currently, I guess I won't be watching the NHRA live. I mean, you can go do that. It's probably more entertaining than whatever I'm doing. His last words were, brrr. Hello, beep rooms. You just missed me losing internet connection. Well, not me, but like the Cobra household. I don't know what happened. That was interesting. What is wrong with you? Oh, that's what. That's not gonna work at all. Okay. Let me just remove that. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, I love Studio. How dare this thing be connected to the freaking parts. Alright. Let me put you right there, and then we'll not do that. Oh my goodness. Why does this have to be so annoying? Sometimes I hate Studio. Okay. Do that, and then we do this. There we go. Oh my goodness. How dare you miss my Uncle Race? Go watch Clay Milliken. No! Lame. Trying to make a car ramp. Alright. What just happened? My household died. Not my household, but like internet. Internet died, but it's alright. It's back. Nothing to worry about. Wouldn't be a 6/8 live stream without the internet going out. Alright, let me do this, and then do this, and then figure out that something's not right. Alright. Okay, no, that is alright. Alright. Okay, so now I do that, and then we bring it up to this up here, where we do this, and then slam it back down like that. There we go. I did crash in some way, true. You owe me a diet soda. I predicted that you'd crash. I don't owe you anything. I didn't agree to that. Okay. Okay, everything's good there. Now I need to slam that over here. Okay, and then I will put this right here where we do that. There we go. Okay, last but not least is a thing of 0.5. So we need to do that. Cheese! Hello, Overdriven Monster Trucks League. I will also do a wave emoji. Let's grab this and then put it in the corner. There we go. That is not right. There we go. Now that's right. Okay, let me put this on this. Why does studio have to be so annoying sometimes? There we go. Alright, collisions off, and then we do... There we go! Was that so hard, Roblox Studio? There we go. Whew. Do that. Now we gotta repeat all over again. The fun of building tracks. Hello, Ramsey. All this for half the people in the server to hate it. I know. We'll see. Kato's gonna hate anything I do, so whatever. See, do that. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do corner wedges for this. Okay, we'll drag that right here. I'm gonna drag this right here. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then drag this to over here, drag this to over here. And then okay. There we go. 0.5. Alright. Snap to parts is a lifesaver. Well, I'm over here trying to match a percentage. Oh my goodness. That's what I tried telling you, Maverick. Alright, let's do that. Alright, now we just need one more of these. Is this a... It is. Oh my goodness. This might be the final piece to the puzzle. hopefully. Oh my goodness, it's the final piece to the puzzle. Alright. Anchor. I'm gonna make sure everything's anchored. Alright, I need to make this. Okay. We'll put this right somewhere. Okay. There we go. This is really weird, honestly. What's in here? There we go. Alright, there we go. Hopefully. It's very weird looking, but it'll do. Okay, keep that there and then do that. Okay. One of the weirdest things I think I've ever done, but it's fine. Okay, whew. We need more bee monster mods, bro. I have like half of them. Goodness gracious. How many tracks have I made? Literally one. Only one of them. I'll show you in a little bit. Oh, that's the stadium. Okay, everything here, but oh my goodness. Okay, stadium, you need to stop. Everything here anchored. Yay. Alright. Publish. Let's drag this to over here. Perfect. Publish again. Let's test this out. I have a very important question. You can ask. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, bro is not responding to my question, I guess. I'm banned from yapping. Sorry. No. Luckily, my computer can handle it, I think. Later off. Hold on. Later off. Oh, okay. Isn't it supposed to be like 12 stops from stop? No, each stop's gonna have 6. Each tour, I should say. Each tour is gonna have 6. So 12 tracks in total. One of them, well, technically we have 2 done. One of them is already been made. And I'm not gonna say what it is. It'll be a little bit of a fun surprise. Alright, don't do what I just did. I'm skating all over the place. Driving around. Here we go. Final stretch. Okay. Alright, only thing left I really need to do for like track-wise is to add a car. Why is this truck actual garbage now? I guess it's low budget, so, you know, fair enough. Needs to be a car in every turn, and then we should be good. Okay, let's try this out. Again, there we go. And everything else should be fine as well. Yeah, everything else is like a sky wheelie. Okay, perfect. Okay, 8-pack. Dirt texture, 8-pack. then sky whip. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so they're good. I probably need to fix this again. I don't know. Never mind. No, I don't. You got plenty of options for backflips. There's a car flip. There's a bus flip. There's a container flip. And an 8 flip. Or a face flip. There you go. Alright. And you can launch it however you want. I'm liking this track. I'm actually really liking this one. The two I've made are way better than the other ones I've made. 6-8, you need to finish reading the sentence. I am confused what you mean. I have a very important question later off, of course. You're gonna ask it like late. Yeah, you can ask it later. I don't really care. I had kind of learned this from my friend, but if you are approaching a backflip, you throttle, then brake a little, and throttle out before you hit the ramp. Kinda. Yeah, like, the apex, you're gonna have to be a little bit different on, unless that's what you're talking about. Just like, don't want to go too fast for the apex or else that'll happen, and then, but for this one, probably a little slower, and then just, there you go. Oh man. I just made an Overdriven Mania World Finals 2 launch ramp right there. There you go. What about this one? That one, yeah, that one's a little worse, but it does well. Okay, so that's probably gonna be it for this stream. I'll finish this track probably off camera. I did a little bit of off camera mining. But no, this is probably where the stream will end. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am dead. Yep. No, I'm joking, but I have just been so pooped out. It's almost been streaming for 3 hours, so yeah, I am done for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in like 7 months or something. But we did do a lot. We added a container, added a ramp on the back. Did a lot. This over here was the main thing we did today. But we added another one of those ramps with cars on it. Got a car flip with one of the weirdest ramp design things ever. The disappointed face backflip thing over there, and 2 jammers. So you know, we got a lot of stuff done today. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow where we finish this up, where I add lines, a couple more pulls, more sponsors on the sides. Basically just like polishing up and stuff. Yeah, that'll probably be about it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stuff that a lonely car. I'll probably do that tomorrow or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. Earlier in the chat. Okay, let's. A very important question. I don't see it anywhere. I don't know. You might have to send it again. You want to play it? Well, Mr. Big, you're gonna have to probably never play on it. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. MJ Crazy, you can send it to me on Discord when I accept it. So see ya. Bye bye.